Morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Andy.
Morning.
I was talking to
Good morning.
I was talking to one of my young guys this morning. He texted me about 8:15, and he said he was asking me a couple of questions. And I was telling him, and he said, "I hate to bother you. I just want to get." I said, "No, it ain't bothering me." He said, "Because none of my upline's awake yet. They don't get up till 9, 10." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, you can't get nothing back from them." I was like, "Mental note made."
Woo.
Can you imagine that, Alfonso? What would your
Oh,
dad
man.
do to that backside?
Oh, man, I've been up since 6 o'clock, Andy. 6 o'clock. Seen one
I ain't
client.
trying to tell nobody what time to get up. I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff to be done,
Woo. Yes, sir.
It's still dark here, Andy.
If I was California, I'd still probably be asleep. Reno, Nevada. Look at that. Go to had a shower and got on a button-up shirt. What I'm talking about from Reno, Nevada, that hot soy. Oh my gosh. Hey, we got, let's see, a couple things I want to make sure I tell you. Yeah. I got the I'm looking for the dates. I think they're coming to you. Oh, here we go. This is not 100% confirmed, but I'm telling you as quick as we can. We're dealing with the other side of the world. Thailand, November 5th through the 10th for the first part, and 10th through 13th in Chiang Mai. November 5 through 13 if you're on the extension. So that's what we are. We think, I'd say we're 75% that those are the dates that we're going into. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Thailand again. That was a fun trip. I want to take you guys to Thailand. Hey, welcome to the Friday activity call. I can see some of your activity because you're in the road, in the car, driving down the road, making things happen. I see y'all couples in the office together. I got some pretty serious, pretty exciting, pretty simple stuff to go over. That just what I like. Oh, here we go. Yeah, dates. All right. Simple. I don't mean simple like it's easy, but people miss it, and that's why they're not multimillionaires. We want to talk about how to combat doubt and negativity. Like, what do you do about doubt or negative, or people try to put doubt on you, or if doubt creeps in your head? Let me tell you how I deal with it. We'll let Adam Katz tell about how he deals with it. He got an interesting strategy. What else? 40-40. Stephanie Rodriguez has now turned in 40, 40, and 40 for appointment. 40, 40, and 40 submitted names, phone numbers, everything 3 times in 2 weeks. So if you get a chance to congratulate her publicly, privately, I mean, God, she is finding some really good people. And I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he was talking about yesterday, talking about last week, talking about last month. And I was like, brother. Here's what we can do. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people that we can help and we can make a difference. And there's people that we can't help. And there's in the middle. Talk about that a little bit. But the biggest things we can do is set the example. What Stephanie's doing is setting the example. Listen, by the way, no talent involved, because I'm not requiring her to close 40 deals or hire 40 people. What I'm hammering on is activity. A 5-year-old, a caveman, you with me? It's activity is what I'm hammering on. I'm way down low. You with me, Jason? Way down low, where nobody can say, well, let me tell you what happened. I'm really working on my ability to communicate. I'm working on my ability to close. Or these people don't like leads. These people want to go door to door and they don't want to deal with leads. That's not an issue. The issue is, did you talk to them? Did you stop talking to them? And did you talk to the next one? Did you stop, talk to the next one? Stop, and talk to the next one. So what I'm saying is, you set the example and give people opportunity. I know some people, no matter what you do to them, they're going to do it. Other people, no matter what you say to them, they ain't going to do it. And then you got people that get started fast, and then they just die. But if you were there for them, you might save them, and you might not. Alfonso, what I'm saying is, you do need to work on skill set. I give you that. But the biggest thing that I look for is activity. Because I know if a person will keep taking activity and taking coaching, they'll grow. If they refuse to take coaching, probably won't grow. Might have some growth, might get lucky a little bit. But if they don't take activity, there's no way they can get anything done. So I'm doing the activity thing with the 40-40. Y'all seem to like the 10K shirts. Oh, can we? I don't know if you got a picture of the hat. Can you show them the 10K hat? We got a new hat that came in, the 10K hat.
Give me just a second.
Or just put it on your head and turn your video on. Or you can just hold it up. So what we're going to do, we're going to start up February 1 and do that 10K a week. So as soon as you pay 10K, it don't have to be in a week. As soon as you get 10K issued, we will shoot you one of those 10K shirts, or you'll get a choice, the hat. So if everybody loves these hats, there you go. Check out the hat. The hat, bad to the bone right there. Lean in just a little bit. Lean down like that this line. What I'm talking about. 10K. Oh, that's perfect. 10K wall y'all. So if everybody picks the hat first, I think there's 50 of them and they're out. They're gone. So 10K. Now that requires result. This is different than 40-40. Okay? You got to get 10,000 issued. Those are cool hats. Thank you, Tip. You can stay in there and keep annoying them, or you can delete out. Okay. I like these hats.
Did you tell them 50 hats and 50 shirts?
50 hats and 50 shirts. We sold out of this hat.
Yep.
Couldn't believe it. I got me a handful, though. Matter of fact, I'm going to take one of those to Stephanie. One of the handful I did grab. She done got the, come on, y'all. I'm ready to go shoot some guns. I can't go, just me and Stephanie can't go out there shooting guns. We got to have a posse. We got to have a crowd. You don't be pulling out the 50 cal from two people. You know what I'm saying? That's more of a 9mm handgun type of thing. We're talking about, we got 50K, we got to get some people. Thailand, Ken. Avian, Mike, Evan. Here's where I'm leaning on this. Holy cow. Stephanie just said, I am wrapping up $110,000 annuity right now. Wrap it up and come on over. She texted me that. So, wrote a $55,000 one last night. She's the see, if the activity is going to get you some results, you just keep throwing it down. Had several other things going on. All right. Let's talk about this negativity thing. All right. By the way, this is right out of the Circle of You. Forget the page it was on, but it's right out of the Circle of You. Negative thoughts a new agent might encounter. By the way, that's, you know, y'all might like this. I won't say the name, but I'll tell you this. A congressman called me yesterday, and he said, hey, I got some questions. I was like, he said, I need some advice. I said, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. He said, I'm serious. I said, yeah, you are. He said, think about running for a federal position. That way I help more people. Go for senator. So you want to be a senator like my buddy up there in Caswell County. He said, yeah, like that. He said, before I do that, before I get into that, tell me the audios and the books you're listening to, because you always got some good stuff. I said, all right. Have you heard David Goggins? He said, oh my God, what a brute. Oh my God. I was like, yeah. Make you feel like a kitty cat walking down the beach. He said, yeah. And I said, all right, how about this one? Your first year in network marketing. I said, but the name of it is First Year in Politics. Your first year in politics. Because the same thing that you had to deal with your first deal in politics is what you got to deal with your second year in politics. And if it's your 25th year in politics or whatever it is, you're going to deal with that. He said, I'll get it. I'll order it. See, you know what I'm saying? And then I told him some secret books. And he was fired up out of his mind. And, and then I put the coin on him. Put him on to Brian Tracy. And but he was just walking me through. Listen to this, Adam. What should I be thinking about? What should I be watching for? What can I plan for? That's what he's saying. I mean, like, that's what he said. And so I hit him with, all right, here we go. What's the worst case scenario? Don't win. Be a businessman. I said, you sound excited about it. Why don't you just not run and be a businessman? He's like, my goal in life is to help more people. I said, well, you ain't got no choice. You got to do it. So you're going to be forced to help people in business if you can't help them as a senator. I said, yeah. Then you're okay with that? He said, I'm okay with that. I said, then do everything you can to win. Everything you got. When you're going to die, people always talk about what they wish they'd have tried. You don't need to be wishing that. You try to run for it. He said, I think I'll win. I said, I think you'll win too. I think that we can win. I believe that we can win. And so I got him in on that a little bit. And then I was like, all right, what are you going to do when you get your job? Does it pay any more? He said, not much more. But I help a lot more people. I said, well, that's the goal, help more people. Don't worry about the pay. It is good. It is a little bit more, though. And it was fun conversation. I like talking to people who got a high altitude. He asked me, I mean, I'm kind of ashamed to say some of the stuff I said to him because I am not a politician. And I told him that. He laughed. He said, why do you think I'm calling you as opposed to one of these consultants? You will tell me like it is. I told him like it is. He named the seat, Adam, that he was going after. He said, you heard about him? I said, no, but he sounds important and dead. And some other stuff. There's a lot of stuff like that. It's what I do. By the way, when I was going through the stuff, listen to me, when I was going through the stuff and I came out and I started saying, stop worrying and start living, I said, because it's right after the transaction. My head's messed up. He's one of the guys I called and I said, hey, here's what I'm thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. Having people like that, man, big time, no little time. All right. That's the first thing you got to do. What was that, Mike? What was them rules, Mike Leventovich? I know what they are, but don't you tell them again. I'm not treating you like my butler either. I really do know.
If you're in some dookie, or your just car just got whacked by something, or you dropped your kid on the floor, or whatever happened, your dog eats your cat, What can I do? What can I read? Who can I call? Read or listen to. What can I do? Who can I call? What can I read or listen to?
Friend of mine woke up last night, baby screaming, out of control. Somebody's killing him. 105.1 temperature. You put him in a bathtub, I'll pack everything. We'll get in the car, we'll go to the hospital. Yeah, that's what you do. Get everything sorted out. Get up in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock, or 6 a.m. if you're Alfonso. Go to work. It's the secret to success. What can you do? And it's 3 a.m. when this happened. 2:30 a.m. when this happened. Who you gonna call? Go to the hospital. They're gonna say bring him to the hospital. But you could have called the hospital. They said bring him to the hospital. They knew that. So that's who they called. They called the hospital. Grabbed everything, took off. Got up this morning, went to work. That's the way it goes. All right. Here's a negative thought. Is there something wrong with this, or is there something wrong with me? Okay. And you know, most people go with something wrong with this. Something wrong with Andy. Something wrong with Robbie. Something wrong with Hill. Something wrong with Adam. Or is there something wrong with me? Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm not worthy. I'm just not worthy. You know what makes you worthy? If you do the do. So I guess you're right. If you're not doing the numbers, you're not worthy. But it has nothing to do with worth. It has nothing to do with looks or heritage or self-esteem. No, just do. Thank goodness, Jeff. That's what it is. By the way, Jeff, Brandon Manley, the jet is on the way to get them. And he's on the call, but he's wrapping up stuff. He said he'd be on audio only. And pick them up, bring them back down here. Bring them down right down here because I'm headed to Miami tonight. I'm going to meet with a couple people tonight, and then we'll do a boot camp in the morning. And then Saturday night, I'm headed up to Jacksonville, Florida. So Riddle can give you the details on that. Riddle, what's your address and what time we're shooting for in Jacksonville?
We're going from 5:30 to around 8. And our address is, I don't even know it. It is 7785 Bay Meadows Way, Jacksonville, Florida, 32256. And our suite number is 107.
What time did you say we're going to do it?
We said from 5:30 to 8.
All right. Then I'm headed back over here. Mike and Noel, I don't know if they told y'all, I said I'm going to be in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know. I'm probably going to be there about 3 hours. So I don't know if we'll be able to catch each other. Number 1 in the United States, Louisville, Kentucky, women's team, Cats, is playing number 2, who's 21-0. My boy Wes Moore. Wes Moore is a good friend and a coach of the NC State women's team. I don't know when, I guess when Kay Yow was there, they were ranked number 1. I'm not a big women's basketball fan, but let me explain something to you. When you're winning, I don't care if it was hacky sack. I might be fired up about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just attracted to winners. And the Booster Club Presidente, and the athletic director, Wes's boss, said, look, sure would like to go over there in comfort. And I was like, I ain't never seen number 1 play number 2. I mean, how many times that happened? 21-0 and ranked number 2. So I think they're ranked number 1 with the AP. So Miami Jacks. So I'm gonna be in and out. Missy gave y'all the details for work, but see, this is what I talk about people. Like, I love doing stuff like this. Like, I work. Mind-blowing adventure. Mind-blowing adventure. Work. Mind-blowing adventure. Mind-blowing adventure. That's what I'm doing before I do that Dallas trip. Hey, I'm working on another trip that I need to run this by you. I'm flying into Roanoke, Indiana on March, I think it's 2nd or the 1st. March. March the 2nd, I'm going up there because we're doing a Treasure Island event boot camp down here the 28th. You know what? I got to get that right. I said the 28th and the 1st. I think I might have to make an adjustment there looking at those dates because we wanted to do Friday night. What did we vote? What was the vote? Was it Friday night and Saturday, all day Saturday, or Sunday night and all day Monday?
It was Friday, all day Saturday.
I need to change that. I think I told my people wrong. I think I said 28th and 1st. It needs to be the 26th and 27th. '26th and 27th. No, I'm not going to do that now. But I need to work on that. So I'm coming up to Indiana, and here's what I'm looking at, Mike. I need y'all to help me decide. My boy Evan suggested Sunday, Monday. We'll do that Sunday, Monday. Okay. All right. What I'm thinking is at Roanoke, I go Chicago, Cleveland, and Indianapolis. Detroit can come down. It's just an hour drive to Cleveland. So to Chicago, Cleveland, and then Indianapolis. I think I can hit the most. If y'all have a difference, text me on that and let's work that out, Mike. Matter of fact, Mike, if you coordinate, we got Bill is around there, Patzer, Abian, Patrick, Connors, Davies with Jeremico, Rogers. So I know it ain't gonna make everybody happy, but I got 3 days. I'm gonna hit 3 cities.
I'm putting a plug in for Louisville, but I'm with you.
Well, I like Louisville. Y'all are my thinking on that would be y'all are there. These are places y'all are not. You know what I mean? And we're gonna do one. I want to do one in Louisville, but I'm thinking to hit these remote places.
All right. You said Cleveland, then Chicago, then Indy. Did I get that
That's what
right?
I'm thinking. Yeah.
In that order?
No, Chicago, Cleveland, Indy.
Got it. Okay.
And we'd have a group ride with us.
Okay. All right. Got it.
I do need to work on that 28th and 20. And the one we're talking about, the one that we voted on was actually February 31st and 1st, which is a Sunday, Monday. And then we didn't vote on is the one in March, because I hadn't even talked about one in March. So the one coming up the end of February is God. The one coming up the end of February is 26 and oh, wait a minute, that would be March 26 and 27. So 26 and 27 is what we voted on, right? Jason, 26 and 27th, or Olga?
For the end of February, that is, let me look at the calendar.
That's 20, Andy, what the conversation you had with Jennifer and I yesterday was the 28th of February and the 1st of March.
Yeah, I know, but that's a Sunday, Monday, and I intended on doing it on a Friday, Saturday.
I could have swore it was a Sunday, Monday, though.
Oh, you do think it's Sunday, Monday is what we voted for?
I think it was, yeah.
And Osuno's saying Sunday, Monday.
I thought it was
And
Sunday,
that's what you
Monday.
said on stage too.
Perfect. Leave it as it is. Life is good. Life is good. Let's get into this negativity thing. Okay. All right. You're not born negative or positive. It's a decision. Thinking positive and deciding to take control of your life. So if you feel like you just feel like you feel, that is a head fake. That's a lie from the depths of hell. That's how you will lose, is believing that lie. I'm listening to some crazy psychological stuff lately. And it's this people create a feel by doing the do. Jessica asked me, she said, Andy, people are contacting me. This is my social media girl. She said, they want to know, how do you get your morning started? Like, what's your routine? I go like, whew. And it's, I never thought about it, but I get up and go to work. Like I have a routine. Like I get after it. I get up and get after what I'm trying to do. But it's a decision. And here's the other decision that I am on. And by the, all this is in here. Circle of you. Adam, can you take it, just give me a little overview? I know you've dealt with some of this before, and I know lately you've just been on a roll on the thinking part and dealing with the doubt or indecision. You know, Adam's made millions and millions and millions of. We got a crazy big organization. It all comes to us. Just hit him a little bit, Adam.
So I've been getting up and doing a devotional and journaling every morning. Beth swears it's making a huge difference in my mindset. You know, it's what I always do is this for the last umpteen years. You know, whenever I have that doubt or that fear or that negativity creeping in, I always just reach out to you, Andy. That you've always been my lifeline, and you've always been there. You know, as far as that goes. But you know, for the last year and a half, I've been getting up and journaling, reading, and just really trying to get my mind and my spirit right to go out there and deal with people and start trying to help other people solve their problems. I forget what book it came from, but you know, it's probably a Zig Ziglar thing, of, you know, solve other people's problems and your problems go away, something like that. And so, you know, trying to get my mind right at the beginning of the day so that I can focus on helping other people get their minds right throughout the day, and then circling back around with you as often as I can to help you keep me straight is kind of what my strategy has been, for, you know, at least for the last year and a half. It's always been part of that.
What do you feel like I said? And this is huge, Alfonso, Jeff, Bell. It's what do you feel like I said? Because what I said don't matter. It's what he's here I said. You know, I've said this all the time. Communication is nothing. The results is everything. So if they don't hear what you say and it doesn't work, then you might as well have went like this. Nothing. But what did you feel, Adam? What did you feel like I said? How did it make you feel? What did you hear?
Whenever I hang up with you, especially when I've been in one of those dips, what I feel is you got my back and it's going to be okay. And it doesn't matter where we are or what we're going through. I always fall back on Andy's got my back and it's going to be okay because Andy's going to win. And if I'm with Andy, by the transitive property of geometry, I'm going to win. You know, and that's always been, you know, I got my God and I got my Andy. Who can be against me? And you know, and that's how I always feel when I hang up with you, Andy, is that you and Jane love me and Beth and my family and our kids, and that because of that, we're going to be okay because you've put us in a position that we can overcome anything. You have a system in place that we can overcome it. We just need, you know, I just need to stay tight with you and stay unified with you, stay in alignment with you, and it's going to be okay. And that's a feeling I always get when I hang up with you is, all right, Andy still believes in me. As long as he believes in me, I can do this. And you've never once wavered. You know, when I don't believe in me, you believed in me for me. And that is such an unbelievable blessing that you've always poured into us. That's how I feel.
I believe that we will win. 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 I'm just telling you, people, it's a habit. It's tenacious. I like it when I'm like, we're going to win. We're going to win. Does anybody know what to do? No. We're going to win. We're going to win. I got an idea. I texted Jeremico last night. I texted Davies. I said, I got an idea. They both come back and send me, boom, yeah. I texted the Carries and they give me an explosion. I hit them. I said, I got an idea. I got an idea. Ain't nothing like an idea. See, it's not that you're stuck. You just ain't got no idea. But you come up with an idea. That's what them Army people are too. Them Marines and them war people, Bill. You're sitting there looking at the bomb going like, what are we going to do? Somebody said, I got an idea. Yo, that might kill us. Yeah, it might save us too. Huh. Go ahead. Give it a shot, big boy.
Don't know how we're going to win. Just know we ain't going to lose.
That's right. Tell us again, Bill, when you're defusing a bomb, do the bad guys always use red and black the way they're supposed to do, or do they reverse it sometimes and trick you? How do they do that? How does that go down in real life on bombs?
In real life, it's use of available resources. And so whatever they found in the whatever space they were in is what they put in that thing. There is no color coding. There is no map. There is no structure. You just have to figure it out.
So if I'm sitting there looking at the bomb, I call you and I say, which wire do I cut? You wouldn't say, well, flip a black one. Is there a red one? Looks like it goes to the ignition. Hit that one.
The funniest is a timer, you know, because they let you know how long you got. That's hilarious.
It'd be bad if that thing, 10 seconds to go, boom.
You got a timer, you don't know. You might have 10 minutes. You might have 2 seconds.
Timers. Are you saying most of them don't have timers on them either? Oh, I thought everything I saw on TV was real, but that's starting to make me think.
You got one loud alarm. You'll never hear it, but your buddies will know.
One alarm that you'll never hear. All right, here's what I think. I believe we will win, Terry. I think as long as we stick together, then we are going to win. I'm a we going to win sort of a guy. And I'm a let's figure it out sort of a guy. Okay? Mike, you got an idea? Noel, you got an idea? Joe Dukes, you got an idea? I mean, we working. The reason I'm going to Roanoke is an idea. I was playing golf with a guy and he said, I got an idea. I said, is it working? He said, we're killing it. I said, I want to kill something. He's like, I'll show you everything. He already emailed me stuff. And I was like, I'm coming up there and meet with you in person. You can get all this absorbed in my head. I'm bringing an army. I'm bringing Chris Norris with me, Chris Hill, and Robbie Kraft. All of them will be on the jet with me to Roanoke, and then they'll be with me at the other places too. So, listen to this. Habit. Habit of winning, a decision. I said you need to decide. So if you're doubtful of yourself or doubtful of the team or doubtful of the system, Alfonso, the quicker you have a decision, I believe that we will win. As soon as you have that, here's what happened. There's a gap between what you think should happen and what you think will happen. Does that make sense? In other words, this is what should happen. We should win by 20. What will happen, we will lose, or we will win by 1, or we'll win by 20. What will happen versus what should happen. The faster you decide that we're going to win, Adam, have you noticed, Adam, your business has been growing more? That's because that's what you want to happen. But what does happen will be determined by how fast you decide that something good is going to happen. Something good is going to happen. You with me? I'm going to figure it out. We're going to win. And a lot of times it has to do with communication. How quickly you pick up the phone and call. Adam don't want me to tell this story. Two people.
Which one?
Hey, Chris Manifold, come on here.
What's up?
You ever heard telling me and Adam cats riding all over the country, coming back late one night, almost back home?
I don't think so.
I looked over at him. I said, "Slow down, hit the brake." He said, "What?" Boom, boom, boom. I said, "Brother, I don't know how many points you got, but you got somebody." He was driving my Lincoln, my mama's Lincoln Town Car. I hit him like that. I said, "Slow down, stop, stop, stop." Boom, boom. So yeah.
That was not what you said. What you said was, "Hey, Bo, heads up."
Hey, Bo, heads up. Boom, boom. You never heard this, Chris? That Lincoln Town Car. You know, look. Next time you buy a Lincoln, it's got a little Lincoln, little logo thing right there. I mean, I'm talking. You think he used that to get her? Boom.
With the crosshairs on him.
It was crazy. I said, "Pull over." He said, I said, "Yeah, you did." He said, I said, "Pull over." He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm calling my upline." So I'm gonna call him and then I'm gonna call my attorney. I called my upline. He said, "First of all, get as many witnesses as you can, as quick as possible, get everything organized before they get there. And then the biggest thing is keep Adam away from the emotion of it and get him out in the woods, around a pond or a lake or someplace big, wide open, so you see how small he is, so you know this don't matter. And behave." And so the first thing I did, I told him, I said, "You were going 35 miles an hour." He said, "How you know that?" I said, "See that sign right there? It says 35. That's how fast you was going." He said, "Was it?" I said, "Absolutely." I was looking at everything. That's how I saw her, and I saw the speed. I was good. And about that time, this woman comes screaming, "Chris, I seen that blankety blank 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 come out from that blankety blank house. That crackhead." Oh my God, she was screaming. I said, "Come here. What's your name?" I said, "You stand right here. Don't move." It was crazy, man. It was, and Adam's like, I was like, "Everybody calm down. We're going to be right, Adam?"
Oh, yeah.
And then I called my attorney. He said the same thing. Who you going to call? What you going to do? Get the witnesses together. Dude, how long was we there, Adam? After the cops and the ambulances and everything. Oh, they called 911. You said, "Did you call 911 first?" I can't remember. My guess will be I did. Do you remember, Adam? I guess I did.
I think we did. We were there less than 10 minutes with the cop. It was just, all right. They wrote down some notes and just said,
Talk to my woman. Remember the woman had a straw hat on? She was, "I saw that blankety blank. You couldn't have done nothing," because it was a car coming. She ran apparently just scooting out of this house, which apparently was normal. The cops were like, every Tuesday, every Thursday. It was like, oh my God. He's like, "Write this one down." I bet this is one we remember. And then we had the aftermath. We had to take him out in the woods, and I ain't gonna get into all that right now. Your decision that we will win. When you hear about these people that are put in prison for a cause, and then they go in prisons for a while, and then they come out, and hey, Shawshank Redemption. I believe that we will win. The quicker that you decide that we're going to win improves the spread between what you want to happen and what will happen. The quicker you decide to be positive, the slower you decide to be positive, what should happen, what you want to happen, what should happen, what you want to happen, gets further away from what will happen. Gerald, have you seen this in your life? The spread, the negative spread versus depends on the decisiveness of your positivity. I'm not going to ask you to give an example, but you can think through an example. Because those first three you thought of, don't use them. Those will be for another time. Got to get down into one that we can handle. All right. Decisiveness gets you there faster. It's a habit. And a habit the benefit of a habit and the benefit of deciding to be positive happy is spread, closes spread. You still may not win, but wouldn't you rather lose by one? What difference make? Everything. Your whole attitude changes. Oh, God, we was that close. Next time we got him. But if you don't decide quickly, you see what I'm saying? It's like, or you win. All right. I got, this is later on, but I'm going to say it right there. Whenever you learn that success is not final and failure is not death. You with me? Success, just because you win don't mean nothing. And just because you fail don't mean nothing. That's what Gode's always talking about. I want you to go the distance. That's because of that statement. Okay. So I had this other conversation with another young man, and I said, bro, you've been excited sometimes when your business grew, and then your business not grow as much when you're not as excited. And he's like, yeah, I noticed that. I go, well, let's talk about how. What do I want? How do I get it? Okay? So this is it. It's this positivity bug, your attitude. Okay. Negative thoughts. Why didn't they even want to listen to what I had to offer? Why won't people listen to me? People who are positive want to hear a better way, and they want to hear what's wrong. They want advice. Positive people do. If you're dealing with a negative person, they ain't gonna want to hear. That's what you're dealing with. All right. As soon as the quicker, so if somebody don't want to hear something, you got two persists you can do. You can keep beating them to death, or you can keep finding somebody new. Persistence is going to win, but not always beating up a negative person. As a matter of fact, I'm a big move on sort of a guy. I'm going to try my damnedest, but you got to move on. The same person was talking about one person. I go, bro, you can't save everybody. I do, and you won't do. Here we go back, Alfonso. Some we can't save, some we don't have to save, these ones in the middle. But when it gets down into 3 and 4, you got to make a decision. You got to cut a line off and go, I'm moving into the people that's next to impossible. And with the whole world out there, let's go put in some more wit. Let's go draw some more depth. Let's go. I mentioned to Jane yesterday afternoon. I said, baby, and I hit her with some negative people, and she says, go call Mike Leventovich. Go call Noel. Go call Paul Robert. I was like, all right, I'll go call him. You know, just go right now. Jump on. All right. All right. Persistent. There's two different persistences. You can hammer somebody or go to somebody new. There's another way to look at it. If you're persistently going to where the goal is, or persistently avoiding going to where the goal is. So persistency can be bad as well as good. If you persistently avoid, a popular term that I've heard lately with people that want to not work, they say, I'm keeping my head down. I'm keeping focused. And I go like, what you're doing is you're avoiding and you're hiding. So if you catch yourself avoiding, if you catch yourself and you try to spin it into a positive, I'm keeping my head down. Like, wow, hey, bro, what you're doing is you're avoiding failure, you're avoiding rejection, you're avoiding complication. Oh, You're avoiding conflict. I don't like conflict. Who the heck does like conflict? I don't like rejection. Who does like rejection? Let me get this straight. You're doing what you like, and we know it won't work. I like it when they try to quote me. You always talk about staying focused. Focused on getting an inch further. Focused on getting wider. Focused on getting some premium. Ooh, hell, yeah. I'm talking about the peas here, baby. David Goggins not seeking punishment. He doesn't love punishment. He loves testing himself. Andy Albright does not love rejection. He don't love being put down. He don't love being stabbed in the back. Moving forward dictates that you're going to get stuck. You drive the basketball, you're going to get fouled, Riddle. Somebody going to put a knee in you. You stay out there and avoid everything, you ain't going to get fouled. You ain't going to get no injuries. You ain't going to get no points neither. Persistently getting hammered. Persistently getting turned down. I guarantee you, Megan Wood, Stephanie Rodriguez, these people that are out there hammering it. Oh, we should look at the leaderboard. See some of these people that are hammering it. Take a break. Oh, yeah, I got it right here. I got it up in here. Oh, there we go. Well, she got it too. I want to see mine though. Yeah. Danny Johnson, I guarantee you that number of applications, he had problems. Holly Davies, I guarantee you watching Stephen Davis, he get mad at these people no showing. Brian Rojas, what I'm talking about. The Issue Paid production. Mark Hutchinson, Bubba, Jerry and Cassie, Eric Belair, Jan Miller, Jeremico, Debbie Ben, Rianne, Karen Musel, Olga Mathis, Stephen Maxim. Steve Maxim. Megan Wood. Woohoo! Let's see. Scroll it down. Let's see who we got on these. I want a Maxim on here though. Annuity producers, Bell Kraus, Jose, Sam, Minerve, Kelly. Woohoo! Foresters, Debbie Ben, Hutchinson, Joe Dukes. By the way, this is going to be a big trip out to Dallas, Kansas City, Denver. These are going to be some exciting meetings. Top 10 recruiters, Mathis, what in the world? Putting them in with. Riddle still putting them in. Paul Roberts putting them in. Jeremy Patton. Your boy Jason Adam. Look at him, man. Jason making it happen. John Thorman. What's the last one down there? Scroll it down a little bit more. Diane Lampy. Pam Parrish. Marilyn Martin Ward. Rory Bean putting in the whip. Woohoo! All right, get me back to these people, Miss Tia. I want to see if it's Maxim on here. I thought I saw him a while ago. Maxim? I thought I saw him. I believe he was texting me. Might not be able to get him on there.
He is not on this call yet.
He must be listening because he's texting me. All right. Here we go. All right. Here's the question for you, smart people. Beth Katz, history teacher. What was your teaching? What's your education background, Beth?
Background, I taught high school Latin and English.
Can you change your destiny? Let's think about your number, your answer to that, Jeff. Can you change your destiny, Alfonso? So, Beth, what say ye, Andy Riddle, what say ye, can you change your destiny? I had an answer, and then I got what Confucius say. What Confucius say, what Beth say, what Andy say. Actually, Jeff, he's gonna go with Confucius. That's what he's gonna say. What say ye, Beth?
Can you change your future? Absolutely. I mean, I think when the dream gets big enough, I think you can then grow into all the potential that's inside of you. And a lot of times we don't see it, we ignore it, we think we've gotten pigeonholed into something. But I just look at what's happened to Adam and me, and we were going to be school teachers. We had a idea of what our life would be like, and then you came in and saw something in us, and we expanded. So we changed our directory because of what you helped us see in ourselves.
Some people don't even believe in destiny. When you change it to future, like you can change your future. The past don't equal your future. What do you think, Riddle? Can you change your destiny? Can a person change their destiny?
I think the person can change their destiny because I think you control your destiny. Going back to what Mike talked about before, it's what I can do, what I can read, and what I can listen to is what's going to change your destiny.
Here's what Confucius said. A person does what they can until their destiny is revealed. Doing all you can. Doing what you can will reveal your destiny. I said, you determine your destiny. After looking at what Confucius say, I would say what you do determines your destiny. If Adam had to jump back in the car and panic and took off running, whole world changes. We didn't call 911, whole world changes. What you do, Adam said 10 minutes, I think we were 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, we were gone. Got all the witnesses. It wasn't just that lady. She was the most prolific witness. She was like a professional witness. I think that she come running out that house. It's awesome. If we hadn't got all the right people together as quick as possible, organized it, yes sir, no sir, speed limit, quickly, bam, gone. We was home 15 minutes. By the way, every time I ride down that road, I think about that. Right with that curve, that's where she landed, right there.
Andy, to be clear, if you had not been with me, it would have gone down a whole lot different because I was not thinking clearly. I was panicked, and it was you calming everything down and keeping it together when everybody else was losing their head. That's what you've always been. That guy who keeps his head in the chaos.
Andy, I think that comes back down to who are you spending your life with? Like who are you what kind of people are you surrounding yourself with? And that association part of it, Adam and Beth did that long before that lady, but getting around the right people.
The crap's going to hit you no matter what. It's who's going to be around you when it hits.
The only way it ain't going to hit you is if you ain't out there getting hit. If you keep your head down, you keep focused on the wrong stuff. Focus on avoiding. Focus on protecting your butt. I should get you send you one of them baboons I got stuffed with. They got everything protected. It's not the see no evil, hear no evil, see no evil. It's the other one. He's protecting himself. Walking around with your head, huh?
I really believe that we can change our destiny because if I listen to my brother or I listen to my best friend, I will not be here. So I had to be around people like you guys, and I am with Adam that he said that God first, and then I'm so blessed to have you in our life because I know no matter what, even if I don't understand what you said or what you do, I know that believing in you, I'm gonna go somewhere. So just following you and follow the people and not call when I feel like down or whatever, not call my cousin and, oh, what do you think about this? No, hell no. I'm going to call somebody from here. We are different species, and we have to be around these people to win.
That association thing, the attitude and association, So here's what I was trying to say. When you realize success is not final and failure is not fatal. Success is not final. Oh, I hate that one. I didn't write that one. I'm reading that one. Success is not final, Megan. We're 27 years old. We're married. Got the best marriage in the world. Got the best mama and daddy in-laws in the world. Got the best upline in the world. That's success. It ain't final, baby. Woo! But failure ain't fatal. The more we get out there and get beat up, what you got to say, Megan?
Nothing. I'm with you. It's not final. You got to keep moving.
I want a trip to Thailand. There's another trip I got to win. I want a trip to Alaska. Oh, COVID. We can't go. I lost it. Yeah, lost it. But you can win it. They bring it back 2 years later and give you opportunity to win it and win money. Somebody said, well, I already won it. Yeah, you did. And we lost it. Gone. Gone like a freight train. Gone like yesterday. They gone. But we got another shot. Success is not final. Well, see, I've developed a habit of going, we'll win. If we together, we're going to win. Like, you won't never, if we out in the woods and I got to go to the bathroom, we're going to take some lights and 2 or 3 of us going to go at the same time. I ain't going out there and get killed by myself. We're going to have a good attitude about it. Oh, listen to this. Oh, here we go. That's what I want. This is a scheme. It's a bad deal. It's a multi-level. It's a pyramid. Oh, that's insurance right there. That's insurance. What? I don't. Yeah. Listen. Winners with a great attitude and a positive attitude charge into it like a buffalo charging into a storm. I don't know if y'all heard this. Storm comes. Buffalo heads toward it, goes into it. The storm's coming over. Buffalo's moving this way. Cows do this. They run from it. They run from it, and the storm stays over them longer. Because the storm's moving this way, cows moving this way. Buffaloes go into the heat so they get out of it. I want to get out of it. I'm going into it. Losers run or sit. I had this preacher named Michener. He's still a good friend. Michener said they sit, salt, and sour. Well, I hated to call, Andy. I know that I hate to complain. Bring it on, baby. Listen. High up generals want the bad news today and the good news this morning. Bad news first, good news. Bring it on, baby. I need to know what the problem is. Well, I just know this. I don't like conflict, and I don't be the one who want to complain about stuff. You got upper teeth up there? I just wanted to tell you that, based on I don't want to be known as the guy that complains. You want to be the guy that avoids. I got you. I see. Jake, we got attacked, baby. We got to go into the storm. If it ain't happening like it's supposed to be happening, we got to do something about it. We got to get upset. Angry is different than angry. How about this? Tragedy is an opportunity. I'll guarantee you, I said to Adam, we're going to be telling this story for a long time. I'll guarantee you, I said, this is one for the book. It's Stephen Davies. You know, Stephen's good about that. Stephen Davies, he'll hit you with, we're going to laugh about it later. Might as well laugh about it now. And then, you know, me and a couple others will be laughing. And then other people around us be going, they're going, too soon. No, too soon. We can laugh later, but not this quick. We're like, okay. Trying to fake it. But inside, boy, we are losing it. Osuna. When you was wrestling superstar, getting paid $100 to get your butt beat, body slammed, dropped on your head, was you thinking I'm going to win eventually?
Just kept getting back up, man. Sometimes the guys I wrestled with about 350 pounds. And as soon as I got in the ring, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what am I got myself into? And I said, okay, let's go. Don't look at his size. Just keep going. Get dropped on your head. Get back up. You know, that's what it's all about.
So what
That's
does
how
this
you
have
win.
to do? What does this have to do? What we're saying, they want us to answer the question. Is this a scheme? Is this a cult? When they hit us with that, our attitude is really ain't even related to that. We're not addressing that. Hey, how about this one? Have you ever heard this business referred to as the rat race? What you're in that you say is not a pyramid is referred to as the rat race. You tell me how that's not a rat race. That's a rat race. Winners are on the attack, baby. A rat race. You with me, Osuna?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and even like the book says, your first year in network marketing, that sometimes you just want to go out and tell everybody, and they're just going to start bringing you down, laugh at you, and stuff like that. So you got to start showing how relentless you are, and you just got to be persistent, and people will see the results. But you want to share it with your people, your alliance people, your family, because they'll believe in you, they'll encourage you. But the rest of the people, you got to show them. You got to get out there, and they got to see the results, not just talk about it, but they got to see it.
There goes Steve Maxson. Steve, can you unmute? Don't wreck now. You're an important producer now.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, buddy, what in the world, man? Give us high level. First year, you just went through a learning curve, messed up.
Oh, man. It was, you know what? Hanging around you and Adam, and it's just been phenomenal. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. The first year, I dove into everything. I made a mess. I don't know. It was crazy. But just now, I mean, just recently, like today, I was talking with Adam. I'm like, I'm falling in love with the process. I'm looking for the next fail. I'm looking for the next one and the next one and the next one, and just keep pumping away at it. I am just so fired up right now. And being in the office over there, Andy, it was crazy yesterday. I mean, we had, I don't know, 15, 20 people in the office. They're all dialing. We're all pumped up, and we're just like, man, this is great. I mean, I had a new guy, Matthew Daly. You talked to him. We got President Club on at 4:00. All right. Charity. Boom. She is, I mean, so helpful. Within an hour, we had 10 appointments booked with Matthew. He was struggling. You know his numbers there. He's like, well, 10 appointments on Saturday. We got booked. We're running together. I am fired up. I got a running buddy. We're going to pound it out there.
That's right. His number was he number 2 in the country in issue paid this week. Not bad at all, baby. Hey, listen. There's three more that I'm gonna cover later. Why did people say don't do it? You're gonna lose money. You're getting in with the wrong people. Hey, after you're in with it, you're in with the wrong people. Why do they say that? What do you do about it? You're gonna run out of leads. You're gonna run out of people. Everybody's gonna know what you're doing. All the recruits, you're gonna run out. There's an end. I'm too busy. I'm spending time with my family. Y'all are crazy. I can't. There's no time. There's not enough time to do everything. What do you say? So there's more negativity to come. I hate to leave you unarmed, but if you'll take this habit stuff, and I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. That habit of quickly doing it and then charging into the storm, and then a habit of persisting on the good, not a habit of persisting on avoidance. It's like procrastinate. It's okay to procrastinate things that are stupid and you shouldn't do. Don't procrastinate on things that need to be done now. You gotta do it now. That's tough. It's being persistent, and it's being procrastinating. It's just, and here's the way. If you learn how it goes together, if you're zigging when you should have been zagging, if you're procrastinating when you should have been attacking, or if you're attacking when you should have been procrastinating. It's getting that thinking right. Zig when you're supposed to zig, and zag when you're supposed to zag, and zig and zag, and figuring out that mirror. That's why we read the book. That's why we talk to higher people and bigger people. Not because they know more, it's just they know when to zig. They know when to procrastinate. They know when to attack. Where am I going? Miami. See y'all there in a few minutes. And tomorrow morning, we're going to do a training from 9 to 5. Diane Lampy's in charge of that. Pastor Buck, Olga Mathis. And then Jacksonville, we'll see you, Riddle, Chris Long, Swindale. Peace out. Hope this helps. Let's attack, baby. Woohoo! Go get them. Bye. Thanks.